Hello everybody, welcome back to those who have been to the channel before and new visitors. Hello, I'm Mr. JP, the game today is Out of Ore, and today I'm messing around with this here excavator with the drill on it. As you can see from the window, the drill's in the air at the moment. So basics of the drill, pretty much the same as any excavator tool. You've got your up and down, you've got your in and out, and you've got a rotation, which we need to do to get this into any kind of position to do anything. Best off used close to you because it has a tendency to sort of flip the vehicle if you use it on the long arm, and due to the fact that it's extendable, which is default the right control and shift, you can drill. So down we'll go. We've got white, which I don't really know what it means, but it does tell you the height of 23,000 feet. Or meters, or whatever it happens to be. Might be centimeters. Keep drilling down. Ooh, hello lithium. So we know this one's lithium. Okay, awesome. So we'll retract that drill. Poke it through the cab, you know. Standard operator problem. Just poke a drill through my cab. Which way to go now? I can either go up and along the slope on the rough ground, or I can back up and go down this nice easy road that I built, which would be the logical thing to do, I suppose. I've got to smooth the route up here. They see any need. Might regret that in a second. Oh no, it took 5 minutes or so to drive out here. Jeez, there we go. Excavators are a bit awkward, they're very good at getting around, but they do have a habit of falling over easily. Oh, this one could be a bit more of a challenge to get to. Oh, here we go. See what I mean about that falling over? Right. See whether I can roll the excavator. Oh. Okay. Wonder if I can hit it from here. See if I can get it. Get it. Am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? That angle. Okay. Find anything this way? Ooh, platinum, lithium. That looks like a nice seam too. Okay, so this whole seam is platinum and lithium. They've built the road in well the wrong place. However, there are seams out there. It's not all lost, and I can always come back. Get that drill in. There we go. Bring it back in. See what I mean about you can't have it too far out on this excavator. And since I don't know if this is the heaviest of the medium excavators, the Cheriton or the Arvik mediums might be heavier. But it's nice and shiny in the spread. It's got the gallery on it instead of like Cheriton or Arvik. So once again, impressed with the detail level for a development game. You know, you've got smoke, vehicles rocking and the tracks rotating, which is a bit weird. That happens. But excuse me, zipping myself up there. It's a little bit chilly in my house. I'm actually sat in 3 layers of a jacket, welcome to the non-UK. Yeah, no, I do like these models, they're very nice. You know, little touches like that tow hitch. I'd like to see this one with some kind of small dozer blade on the front, simply because excavators do have them, or even if it was on the small ones, be fair, I haven't played with small excavators, so there might be one with a blade. I don't know. But it'd be kind of handy, in the same way that some kind of scraper would be handy. What was the other thing that I was thinking the other day that would be really handy? Scraper. Roller would be nice, but I think a grader does the job just as well. But a roller that had the smoothing action on the mouse for anything that was, say, a third the height of the front roll would be very nice, even if you had to go over a couple of times to get it sort of smooth. That would probably be better that way. I suppose if it goes slower, you might get it in one class. Give it two functions. Quite a lot of them vibrate, so you can have a vibrate mode that really sends it in, or a standard mode that's just sort of normal, just pushes stuff rather than crushing it. I don't know. It's something to be explored, which is what we're doing with the excavator, exploring. Gotta love it. It takes forever. Like if you decide to go on a long run in one of these, there are ways around it. I haven't used it today. I might do a video with it in later. But on the game site it's classed as a spoiler, so I've decided to try and avoid doing spoilers at the moment. Maybe a bit later on once the game develops a little. For the players that are suddenly like, oh my god, this game's great, after a year's worth of it being out. Which happens. Digital young new. That and Roddy. They've always got such funky names. I'm sure Steve pays them. Oh, that's coal seam. Okay, so that's not worth much. Oh dear, coal seam. Okay, move on from that. But over here. This is a giant seam I wanted to know about. Behind this thing. I've wanted to know what's in here for a while. Sort of having my eye on it. It's probably coal. Knowing my life, it's coal. That's lithium. Crikey. Wow. Okay. We're on a win here. This edge of it is definitely lithium. Because there's a gap between this bit of the seam and the next bit of the seam, I'm going to check the rest of the seam over. Maybe go up to that sort of corner there. The seams sort of extend all the way across here and then go up the hill. If this whole thing's lithium, I may just abandon my current mine. Ooh, but it's rough ground. Really rough ground. This is where smoothing your way before you drive across can be useful. And perhaps I should have done it. Let's just have a little poke here. So the white is, yeah, it seems to be lithium the whole way through. So that's a beautiful scene. One to be remembered, people. Head for the south tower, or whichever tower this one is, the nearest one. And you're minted, basically. Get over here with the dumper and the digger, or an excavator or a loader or whatever, and just dig away. Let's find out what the bit of this thing is. More lithium. Okay, so game appears to like lithium near this transmission tower, that's for sure. Maybe the lithium is on the high ground, who knows, we'll find out when I take the excavator forward somewhere else. Find out about this one. More lithium, okay. So, yeah, strip mining this chunk of mountain is going to be lucrative if you ever do it. I'm planning to get over to it at some point, but I need to work on my strip mining, make it a bit quicker. And drill this one as well. lithium again. Wow. Okay, so yeah, my road over to this tower idea was a really good one. There are some beautiful seams over here. It's all lithium. Let's find out what the big one right up on the middle is. May as well whilst we're here. Only 10 minutes in, it's not that long a video yet. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer long or short, people. I've never really made videos before, so any suggestions you've got to that, any gameplay ideas that you want to see me do that you sort of like, I don't have much of a life, I'll be honest. So I have a lot of time to play, so if anyone wants to see something crazy in a game that takes a little while that they're not going to ever have time to do themselves, let me know. Whether it's this, 7 Days to Die, Space Engineers, we've got City Skylines, we've got a few different games. The channel's called Mr. JP, you can catch Mr. JP on Steam as well. Let me know if it's all private or something stupid and I'll change it, so that you can all see the games I'm playing, and then you can sort of say which games you want to see me play, I guess. I've got some farm sim, Elite Dangerous, which is a very long, slow game, but I haven't played in a long time and will probably get killed in seconds. So if you want to see me die, that's probably the game to play. Or cold, so this hill is cold. Okay. Look, this stuff's cold. Yeah, it'll be this whole scene. It's cold. It's bound to be all cold. Cold is the story of my life. Yeah. Something to be spotted there. Retract the drill and don't dig it into stuff that it just digs on its own. You can use it for excavating in certain ways for man-sized holes if you want to just get you down it. Where are we? There's the tower, there's the base. Let's see up here and that's there. There's my mine. Excuse me there, a little bit of tickle. Those of you who are to the face of smoking, my lungs are wrecked, but that's a different reason. Carpet theory works with solvents that it turns out I'm totally allergic to. Have left me with a cystic condition in my lungs. It may have been caused by the surgery that I had for the mistake in A&E. But I'm honest, it's probably dusty environment, solvents, combined with smoke. Okay, I'm a realist here. Not going to bemoan my fate, but I'm done with that mistake in A&E. If I hadn't been for that, I'd have had another life back. So, thank you, medical world. So you don't know it all. The unfortunate thing about modern academia, it teaches everyone they're so smart and clever, and it's actually quite blinkered. I've spoken to people with degrees in modern history that didn't know the Americans had nuked the Japanese, so that tells you what I think of degree holders. Some degree holders are very good, don't get me wrong, I'm not slating everyone. There's a lot of good engineers and scientists and constructive people out there, even your artists and stuff, but if you've got a degree in Madonna, I think you might not be in that degree, sorry, or appreciation of television. Another one that I saw as a degree that you could take the other day, yeah, okay. So I still don't know, 40. Exactly what I want to do with my life. Like, I was probably smart enough to do a degree. Probably still am smart enough to do a degree. It's a matter of being bothered. Like, I see hundreds of, like, quite a few of my friends have got degrees and they've never used them. They've never had a job in that field. And that was something that I didn't like the idea of. It just seemed like a waste. Waste of time, waste of energy, waste of everybody's effort. Much better go out, get a job, and then get your degree in your job. And that way it's suitable and it's correct, and actually, you know, useful. That's the secret of education, it's the useful. Getting an education about these seams up here that make me cold. There's that big lithium seam in the base there. So a big seam up here. It's getting troublesome to get to. These are normally the ones in the rougher ground. Here and have a look. Drilling holes everywhere, but what the hell? More coal. Nice big seams though. Obviously getting a bit of... Hello, look down that valley at that ridge. Wow. So there's plenty out here. Plenty out here. You know, get over to this other seams just within visual range. Get out smooth the ground. Gonna be honest, I'm probably going to recover these two tools after this video. There's been a certain amount of setting up videos, but I've been trying to run the finances within reason, which I was until I started buying machinery left, right, centre. I don't think it's the actual processing machinery that's lost me the money, but buying it did. Coal, more and more coal. Okay, let's head back round towards the base because there's those big seams that are around behind the base that I kind of want to have a look at as well. There's the base. Right hill. Up a little bit. Balance is important in excavators. They're a counterweight tool, same as the loaders. Get the front end stuck in something, everything gets bad. Oh, I think everything's about to get bad. I'm in a really rough terrain. Okay. Time for a quick bit of smoothing. Just to get me around this rather gnarly section. A friend of mine who's a mountain bike would say. Personally, I prefer the term crud. You've probably seen it written as crud catcher on the mud guards, and most of these acronyms that are out there, they mean something. Crud is colloquially, I believe, completely random undefined debris, or unknown debris, or detritus, or dirt, depending on your ilk. And it's crud is what is caught by the front wheel and thrown up onto your frame, quite simply. So there we go. And it is a random mix of everything that was on the road or the track, and quite similar. Lithium, a tiny seam, not really worth drilling or even looking at. Be able to rip it out in constant coal soon, but realistically it's you see how much faster getting here on the road was, by the way. All these little lumps and bumps really slow your track vehicles down. Ooh, that's a massive seam up there, and over there. Whoa, but that's a really rough ground. We'll go for that seam first and smooth the route. So yeah, we're 19 minutes in. You can see how long this takes. Probably saving you a load of time doing it yourself, driving and getting the excavator stuck and rolling and all this kind of thing. So, to be honest, I've done a little bit of drilling in my previous game before the update, so I know what this does to the balance of an excavator. The answer is nothing good. Shame that the drill isn't mountable on all different, like, or different size drills for different excavators, so you get longer ones. bauxite or mixed in places. A little bit here. Looks like part of the same scene, but you never can tell. Sometimes right next to each other. That's pure lithium. So that's a reasonable sized seam there, you can see, but in one of the most inaccessible spots that's near the base that I've seen. It's horrendous, the terrain's horrible. There's half an hour of smoothing here before you can even drive a dumper like safely. It's on this kind of rough terrain, the dumper jumps around, it's all a bit hectic, and then suddenly it will just roll. That's that. So more lithium. So good bit of lithium up here. The blocks down, the lithium seems to mark them, but my memory is pretty good. It's all stuff that's north of the road here. Oh, it's through this hill. Maybe I won't be stripping that machine quite yet. Yeah. Interesting. That was a lithium deposit. There must be a strip of lithium that comes all the way up this hill. And there is one of these invisible barriers that you keep finding in the map. Oh, I'll be glad when they eradicate those. I think I managed to bulldoze one out of the way, so I think they are some kind of object. Once you destroyed the grounds that they're fitted to, they disappeared. But I'm not convinced about that. It might just be that they're 2D and that you can only hit them from one direction. I've met stranger bugs. That one's coal. So we've seen coal, lithium, bauxite, platinum. Haven't seen any jadeite or anything yet, but that might be well deeper in the rock layers. Coal seam, look at the size of it. Starting to understand big seams equal coal as a general rule. Yeah, there we go, coal. That big seam up there. See what's little seams over here. I've yet to actually hit rock with the drill yet, so I mean, I'm not going very deep admittedly, but like this bit looks rocky. Coal. Well, it's coal all the way and I moved from the drill and around. That was bad move, bad move, bad move. Okay, seeing the craziness? Yeah, it was a bad move. Bad move. Oh, there we go, it's out. So yeah, handbrake people when you've got the drill out. Definitely a good move. Because I think I just sort of slipped on a rock and it just went a bit hectic, but I might have moved through, I'm not sure. I think I might have moved through. But yeah, that was bad. Oh. Back out of there. Good thing about the drill is it leaves a hole that you can look down when you find the seam again. So you know what's there. This looks like coal. Bound to be at the size that it is. Spreading all over the place like it is. I'll go that way a bit. That's the seams I'm interested in over here. Ugh. This is track killing territory, I reckon. Like in real life. Like, I've seen tanks go through stuff like this and get detracked, so throwing a track. Probably not risking this game, but if you've done it for real, you'll know what I'm on about. The tracklin's weighing in at quite a few kilos, changing them to 8 utter big. Normally it's just a pin that goes. Ironically, tracked vehicles don't like railways. That unyielding rod of steel as they go over them just sort of forces its way up between the road wheels and ping! Say goodbye to your tracklings. And so yeah, most tanks carry spare set, obviously. Quite a few. Oh god. Since the horseshoe pretty much makes the horse pretty useful without it. It's fairly soft. And yeah, without the track link and track pin, you wouldn't have tanks. So coal. I think it's kind of funny. I think that after what we've seen in modern combat, the modern tank may well get redesigned to something that looks more like the original Mark 1, the way things are going. Lower, sleeker, using drone weaponry rather than a turret. It'll be a different world. It's no different to what... Oh, and hello, this is a big lithium thing. It's a big lithium thing too, it's only over there. Oh, this hill's just become really retardable. I don't think I'm going to have to travel very far, really. I was kind of worried about long distance travel with resources in this game, but I don't think it's going to be necessary, like, for the size of that lithium thing. We got over in this direction. Those are the coal seams. Yeah, the background's where we were, but there's some more big seams over there. This whole plateau is big seams. Okay. Right, we're coming up in half an hour, so I should probably sort of like knock it on the head there if I don't want to lose another half hour's gaming and upload time. But let me know what kind of videos you want to see and what you want to know about, whether... I know it's a bit boring and long, but I don't like editing videos because it's even more gaming time gone. But, just the end of the video. I've done a demonstration of it before, but you can drill holes with this and put explosives in that blow stuff out, but currently I think the explosives are kind of bugged, so they're not producing material like they used to. I know that. We shall see. We shall see on that one. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up this video because you don't want to watch me driving this thing around everywhere. But recovery of vehicles, just in case you don't know. The tool is a separate attachment, so you can rescue the drill on its own, like so, straight off the front of the vehicle. See the little helicopter just up there in the viewpoint, and you can do the same, obviously, with the vehicle. Watch for the helicopter in the top left. There it is. And then obviously you can recover yourself as well, which is kind of handy. Because it means you can jump between a vehicle and your home base really easily, and pretty much pick up a part for it and jump back into it. So when maintenance of vehicles becomes a thing, and when you wear out an oil filter, it actually does wear out, that's going to be very handy. So yeah, so I'll part that up, and my next video might be about the grader. Let me know what vehicle you want me to concentrate on and talk about next, really, in the comments. All feedback is appreciated at the moment. I've literally made maybe 45 of these gameplay videos by just recording my game, and so I quite appreciate some interaction because I've been pretty isolated through COVID in the last year of illness. Got one friend who comes over, and I haven't really seen anyone else, and no one phoned me, so they might argue, why didn't you pick up the phone? Well, I did, and the reply was, I'm busy. So yeah, screw that. socialising. Like when I meet decent people again who I don't already know, and you know who you are because you've already subscribed. Maybe my opinion will change. Maybe I'll meet some people online that will change my opinion. Hey, leave me a message, change my opinion. But leave it about keep it on the games or out of awe. That'd be kind of cool. As I said, try looking me up on Steam. I'm Mr. JP there as well. I think I am. I'll check that over. But yeah, it's I'm really impressed with this game. It's like I played a lot of Gold Rush. I'm going to be honest, quite sad Muppet like that. And this is holding me better than Gold Rush. I'm playing it for longer sessions. This is the mine at the moment. I'm pretty sure this stuff is the pay dirt, and this stuff is meant to be the rich stuff, but I haven't got a clue. Like, if anyone knows what's pay dirt and what's not in this, let me know, because you've got like this top layer of what's normal dirt, I think. Then I think this is the pay dirt, this pinkish layer. But you'll see it's got different tones. There's like goldish patches, and there's even a white patch over here somewhere there. So I don't know if those are materials that are hidden in it or what. So I might try just running it through a solo drum and see what happens, and then emptying it into the crushers. So I ran without the crushers earlier and didn't find anything valuable, and it quartered the amount of earnings that I got. So I put the cone crusher back up. So the crusher area has changed a little in the last gaming session. Still got the stairs up from the lower deck and that kind of thing, but I've managed to get the crushers all into a stack here. They're all together, so that saved me a few parts. I gets the exit bit nearer the dumper. Likewise over here, I stuck a hopper under these drums instead of the conveyor, with the thought that perhaps the conveyor was overspilling, which is why I was getting some craziness at the back of the dumper. Did think about dropping it out into a small hopper as well, but I don't think it's necessary. We'll see. That may well get attached to a conveyor straight out that way. And if it does, that means that the waste material will be ending up straight on. Let's see what's out here. Oh yeah, that lithium seam. You schmucks. Okay, this is going to require some rethink. That's a lithium seam. That's a lithium seam. There's going to be a load of waste material coming out of here, and I've got a feeling it's going to all end up going down this valley, because I don't think there's anything down here. Like, I don't think I've come down here with you guys, so we'll quickly do this explore. We're already on a long video. May as well make a couple of minutes longer. Go over to the other view, because it's a bit easier to see the seams. See, the different colours in the landscape I think might indicate different resources underneath, like pay dirt and that kind of thing, but I haven't figured out the pattern yet. I'll get there. I'm one of those gamers. Likewise, I'm tempted to go in at one of these cliffs and try some cliff mining. There is a nice little seam down here in the bottom. There is a cheap way of checking seams. You just stick down a piece of RDX and blow it and see what's underneath. But this entire little valley's a seam. Interesting. Okay. So if that entire valley's a seam, I don't really want to fill it with dirt. I can probably do the slopes. And then, yeah, there's more seams all. Because that's the bottom of that slope. Let's just run back up there, see where this seam comes out, because this is huge. Look at the size of this thing. It's probably stone. It's probably where the stone's hiding. Underneath that seam. So that's directly down from. Oh, okay. That'd be the seam that everyone's got the big freaking conveyor coming up and the processing plant at their base, which I've been thinking about building. Seen a few people build it, run a conveyor into this grizzly, which is what they call it. I call it a screen. And you have your crushers and stuff up here somewhere. It's raised ground over here. It's the obvious spot. What on earth is that lump? Just have a quick look. Just a lump. But yeah, because of this lithium seam here and the presence of another one up the slope from me there, ripping out this entire back corner of the slope isn't necessarily off the cards. But if I do that, I think I'm going to run the road around the outside front of it, that's for sure. Run off down here, follow that ridge line, take me down into that valley over there and see what's over there with an excavator. That's another project that's going to involve a whole load of road working. Materials, I've got to find a better way of processing material in the mine. I may well rebuild the machine somewhere else. Going to have a go at ditching and surface scraping and seeing whether I can get the machine that's currently built to work as a surge pile as I strip that hill off that's got all the lithium under it. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's going to be a long job. This is going to be quite a gaming series. The weekly is probably going to be the one that shows the most progress in sections. There's a time-lapse function in the game for photography and stuff, but yeah, I haven't got that far. But you're probably all sick of my voice and me just running around randomly. So something to be noted before I go about machines. When these are off, they still load. So you can still load in the hoppers and then turn them on, and they can be like 5,000% full. And likewise, these crushers, you can turn on the jaw crusher and not turn on the cone crusher and it won't throw out. So you can use them as valves at the moment to load and unload, which is kind of useful. I was hoping they were going to put that function onto the small hoppers, but there we go. Maybe they will in the future. Or a vehicle loading hopper that's like the size of one of these big hoppers, but drops out the bottom to allow you to load a vehicle easily, about the size of a dumpers. Maybe 3 separate vehicle loading hoppers to fit the different dumpers. That'd be kind of cool. Or have a 20-ton one and build 3 of them in a row and just clunk, clunk, clunk. Who knows? Anyway, I'll let you get on with your evening, and I shall save up and stop playing to do the upload. One thing to remember if you are playing this game, regularly save, because sometimes if you bulldoze, you end up with like too many of the balls, and the next thing you know, it's just chaos everywhere. That bit of the recording may be glitched, so yeah, from saving. But yeah, always save before bulldozing, because it can really crash the game with all the little balls that are produced with the dirt. So yeah, the game was out of ore. I am Mr. JP. I'm going back to some more digging and thinking. Hopefully I'll be doing some example of surge pile loading in this corner in a little while. Catch you soon. Bye for now.